Tonight we join again together for a Wednesday night prayer meeting, and I'm here in our beautiful sanctuary that is a reminder that we are a people, a church. Even though the building is empty, the church is filled with God, and I am thankful for you and your presence as God's child in the community where you are. I know it's difficult at times being separated from our friends and fellow church members and believers, but we are being faithful and we're seeking to do that which is right. Well, today we're celebrating VE Day. For my generation, it was a couple of years before we were born. But our parents had a very important part to play in the World War II. In fact, this very community of Ridgeview was formed after World War II. When soldiers were coming back from war and wanted to establish their homes, they wanted a place of peace. They wanted a time in which they could raise their families. And so they established a community of faith here at Ridgeview in Brainerd. It has been a very faithful congregation through the years. But one thing we have never forgotten is that we are thankful for God's grace being with us during those terrible days of war. We have experienced wars since then, and we continue, as the scripture says, listening to the rumors of war. But we also know that God is close to us. As Angela so beautifully shared with us on the piano today, we feel nearer to God because we know God has been faithful through these days. The scripture tonight says, "But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." That wonderful and beautiful Lord's Prayer that we learned in the early days of our Sunday school and even in school systems has stayed with us, that we have a Father that cares greatly about us. So Wednesday night prayer time is that moment when we can reaffirm the presence of God in our life and how powerful prayer is. This church established after World War II, and we always remember Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and we always like to stop and just to say thank you for those who served in our military. And we also like to continue to say thank you to God for helping us through those difficult days. And now as we go through another difficult time with a war that's far different than we're used to fighting, we still hold firm that God is near. And we will pray, Our Father, which art in heaven. God bless you and your family.